As yeah, my parents. But
Okay. Well, welcome. Thank you, Jackson. I appreciate you being here.
oh, are we live?
Yeah. I appreciate you being here. Tell me, or let the people know, like, what's your name?
Hello, everyone. My name is Jackson Waltman.
Yeah.
Thanks, Gabe, for having me. I'm really excited. A little nervous, my first podcast, but mostly excited.
Yeah, and you grew up in Minnesota and came here a year and a half now.
Yep, so I grew up in Chisago City, Minnesota, about 45 minutes north of the Twin Cities, just St. Paul and Minneapolis. I moved here in November of 2024, so I've been here about a year and a half now.
I think you would like this. Do you know, I don't think I told you, but I'm guessing you know, like, the Dream Team or Miracle on Ice? You know who the captain is of that?
Well, I couldn't tell you the exact name of the captain. Johnson, maybe, or something? Or
Mike Irizone.
okay, yeah.
His grandson goes to my church.
No kidding.
And I'm like with him for like Sunday school with the kids.
Really?
So he's always telling me about like he's going to meet his granddad and like meet some Bruins players.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Another connection I had was like I had some friends that I played hockey with. They went to a different school, but they had teammates that were Herb Brooks' grandkids. Herb Brooks is the coach for that team.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
No way. So your teammates in high school?
No. Just kids that I knew in hockey. They played for other schools.
Okay.
But they played with Herb Brooks' great grandkids or whatever generation that was.
Do you know if his grandkids are in the league or were?
I have no idea where they. No, I don't think they made it to like the NHL, but maybe played after high school.
Yeah, because I didn't realize, but he had like at least in the Olympic game against the Russians, the game-winning shot. With like 10 minutes left. Yeah, I'm like, holy cow.
Yeah,
that's a crazy granddad.
Yeah, that's certainly pretty cool connection. Have you seen that movie, Miracle?
No, I've seen what's the one, Duck on Ice. You know what I'm talking about?
The Mighty Ducks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not the same story.
No, very different vibes.
What's the movie called? Miracle on Ice?
It's just Miracle. Yeah, it's kind of known as the Miracle on Ice.
And that's like not a documentary, it's like a movie.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm guessing it was good?
Really good. Yeah, based on the true events. And then Netflix just dropped another documentary of that 1980 team. So I think they have players that are still alive talking about it and stuff.
No shoot.
Yeah. I haven't seen it yet, but I heard it's really good.
And you were the captain of your hockey high school team.
Yeah, correct.
How was that?
My senior year was.
Yeah.
It was cool. It was an awesome experience. It was nice. I was like elected by our team, so that felt pretty cool.
Did you run in 4 years?
Just 3, yeah. I mean, my freshman year of high school, I still played in youth hockey before like the high school team, so not JV or varsity.
Was that's not part of the school?
I'm part of the association, but it's like, yeah, it's not JV or high school, not the high school team. So it's like Chisago Lakes, but it's Phantoms is what it's called.
Okay, and then your next year you play JV.
Yeah, sophomore year I played, a little bit of mix of both. Mostly would have been varsity, and then junior and senior year full-time varsity. Senior year was when I was elected captain.
When did you first skate or first start playing hockey?
So it's funny enough, the first time my parents put me on skates and took me to the arena, I bawled my eyes out and hated it. And
Is it indoors?
Indoors, yeah.
Indoors, okay.
And then they took me off.
You were what? How old?
4, maybe.
Probably before you could read.
Maybe around that time, yeah. But I was bawling, I hated it. But then the next year they put me in it again, and at that time too, it was funny. My grandparents, they live on a lake, and so remember skating with my grandpa. He would be shuffling around on the ice and helping me stand and kind of helping me get my.
Do you remember why you were bawling? Were your feet hurting when you first did it?
Yeah, I mean.
Do you remember or you were told?
No. I can picture it in my mind, the arena and being on the ice. As far as the main reason why I was crying, yeah, probably I'm 4-year-old in like full gear, helmet on, skates, stuff like that. Probably uncomfortable.
Oh, for safety, like the helmet.
Yeah. And then just like, being thrown into this weird place that's like very hard to like stand up and stuff. So probably more of like uncomfortable rather than like.
Right, because you have no like control.
Yeah.
Especially before.
Yeah, probably it was like 4 or 5. I want to say.
Right. Probably feeling like I don't like this feeling.
I don't know what's happening, type of thing. Yeah.
And then when did you play hockey?
I mean, I probably like started actually playing hockey. It would have been like a year or 2 later, like 6. I don't think 7 or 8 sounds way too old, so I want to say like 5 or 6 is probably when I actually started playing.
And then just every year since.
Yeah.
Until high school.
So let's see. Yeah, probably about 6 when I actually played on my first team, like first season, because I believe it was like my senior year was my 12th year
playing hockey. Yep. Wow. And how did it feel like? Were you the captain and the co-captain?
We had 2 assistant captains. Yeah.
So it's a captain and assistant captains.
Yep.
So how was that? Like being a captain, like that's like that's literally a new role.
Well, it was a new role, but like in Bantams, like I said, on that freshman year team that I played, I was also a captain of that team as well. Less like roles to play at that younger age, but certainly kind of my first like glimpse on like a leadership position, kind of being more like the mediator between the coach and the players.
Oh, it's like spread the message.
Yeah, and work the group chat and stuff. Like, hey, we're meeting at this time at this place. Dry land. Working out at this time here and blah blah blah. Pick it up. Just like being in like another voice.
And how was that determined? Your Bantam year by the coach?
I think that one was just by our coach chose.
And then your senior year, did it feel like we're noticing people were like looking to you for like guidance or direction? Yeah,
I mean it was kind of not like obvious, but I could see it going that route because before the season started our senior year, and like previous years they did this as well. It's called captain's practice, where basically it's preseason. Like there's no coaches, it's just all players. Like skate, it's mostly like games and stuff. But
it's like in the fall.
So this would have been in like the springtime fall time, right before the season starts, just kind of prepping. And so that's held by the captains, even though they're not actually assigned yet. And so I was.
Oh, captains from the previous year?
Well, a lot of times the captains of the previous year, they graduate. Yeah. So it'll be like new upcoming captains. And so, I took a big role in that, like helping that get scheduled and find ice time for us as well. And then like the players you have in the locker room, you're the one telling them, you're playing on this team, like you're playing on this line with this person, like kind of doing some of that stuff. To kind of assign stuff, I guess.
What were you again, like position?
So I played left wing or forward.
So scoring, right?
There was a little bit of that, yeah.
Is that like forward, like offense?
You have forward and defense, but yeah.
Okay. Did you ever have goals or dreams to like go to the league?
Not so much the league. I mean, it was obvious that like I didn't have the skills for it, or even
was it?
Yeah, I would say I felt it was, but also like too, just kind of.
Like, at what point did you know like?
I mean,
the gap's too big. High school?
No, before that. Like, it's really obvious the skill gaps, especially in Minnesota, with how.
Because that's like where the talent is.
How competitive that state is for hockey. Just knowing, like, playing against other people and seeing their skills, like, okay, no shot. But
like even at like the younger age in high school.
Younger. Honestly, there's times where like people stood out even more.
When they were younger.
Yeah, like you're still learning how to like skate backwards, and this kid's like.
Oh. You think that's because he just might have been doing it a little bit longer than the other kids?
Yeah, a little bit of that, but also too like definitely more passion. Like I guess I don't know at what age I kind of like, I guess, decided, but I was like, yeah, I'm not going to put in like the work to what I would need to do to make it to the NHL.
Right.
Like that takes like a lot of sacrifice and like
It's a choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not by accident that those people make it, and so, you know, and even just like on my own team, I wasn't the best, you know. So, but the dream that I really had was to make it to the state high school hockey tournament in Minnesota
With your team.
with the team.
Did you guys?
We did not. My sophomore year, we lost in the championship game.
You're saying like to make it, to win it,
To make it, so like you have your section champion or section tournament.
a conference.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the winner of that section will go to the tournament. 8 single A, 8 double A teams. The tournament is played at what was the XL Energy Center. Now it's Grand Casino Arena, but it's where the Minnesota Wild play. It is the biggest high school tournament in the country, ahead of Texas football. Just
Any sport.
any sport. They just had it a couple of weeks ago.
What's it called?
So it's called the Minnesota State High School Hockey Tournament.
Okay.
The championship games, they get 22,000 fans, and they're watching high school sports. It's
Wow.
like, if you grow up in Minnesota and you play hockey, that is the pinnacle to be able to go and play there.
And is it a Is it a tournament?
It's a tournament.
So it's okay.
But like, for our team, we're not going to win the tournament. I mean, you're playing against the best teams in the state.
Right.
It's just to play there. Just
Just
go
to make
there,
it.
to make it and skate with your helmet off with the national anthem going on and like seeing like thousands of fans, you know. And then you have your student section from your high school, you know, with the color theme. It's insane. They're chanting chants against the other team and stuff like that.
So in that tournament, you're playing against teams in other like divisions or
Correct.
sections.
Correct.
And you said sophomore year, you
So
got close.
Sophomore year, yeah, we were 1 game away. We lost in the championship. Junior year, we lost in the semifinals, and then senior year, we lost in the championship to our rivals, which was.
How was that last game?
It was like I remember so much from that game because it was such like a huge monumental event.
For you specifically too, being senior.
Yeah. Right? So my senior year we had 12 seniors. So huge. Like normally you maybe have like 6 or something. Mm-hmm. So we had a huge amount of kids. We've been playing together for 10, 12 years, all leading up to this.
It's like the last dance.
The last dance.
The last skate.
And it was literally, it's a win or lose. We either win and we go to the state high school hockey tournament, which we've been trying to do our whole lives, or we lose and it's the very last time we play like competitive hockey together. And
what was the score?
We lost 3-2. We outshot the team 40-15, I believe it was, or 40 to 17, something like. We doubled their shots and we just.
They just got them in.
They just couldn't
somehow.
score. Just couldn't score. And
so.
I can remember this exact play. It happened in the first period. For me, I got a pass from my defenseman, Justin, in the corner. I took a shot on the net. The goalie kicked out the rebound right back to me. And so I had another shot.
Kind of near the goal?
Yeah, right by the goal. Shot once, got the rebound. And now at this point, I'm like still skating. So I had a very open net to shoot at. And I missed it. I actually like sent it down the goal line. If you can imagine what that looks like. So you have like the net is like this with the goal line. The puck has to cross. Basically shot
it went like parallel.
It went in between the goalie and the net. Yeah. Kind of parallel down the goal line. And I can vividly remember that because I don't know. We lost by 1.
Right, so we just crossed over that line.
Like it's almost as good of a scoring opportunity as you can get. So.
Yeah. I can imagine, like you said, you remember that game, those moments. What's the beer league they said you're going to say?
Yeah. So that's a league I'm playing in now.
Oh, you're playing in it?
Yeah.
I thought you were spectating.
Oh,
like you're going to watch a game.
No, I'm suiting up in a couple hours. So.
Oh, nice. What is that about?
So it's up in Enfield. We play at the Twin Rinks or something, but yeah, it's a team of just like older guys. Like the youngest kid we have on our team's like 23, and then we have a guy who I believe he's 40 or something like that. But most of the guys on the team like have kids or something like that, and just get together, have a couple beers in the locker room, play a game, and have a couple more after.
And it's like, what are the different teams in the league?
So there's different like divisions. There used to be an A division. So I joined upper B because there's upper and lower B.
Yeah.
But then because I think of like lack of people going, they got rid of A division. So
Oh, really?
a lot of people are in ours, so it's really competitive and hard.
So it's like a club team?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. And today's a game, not like a season, or not like a playoff?
Yeah, just regular season. Yeah, there are playoffs at the end in a few weeks and stuff.
Shoot, how's that been?
It's been a ton of fun.
Yeah.
It's great. Our team, we struggle with getting enough guys to play.
Because you need a minimum of what, 10?
Well, I mean,
like on the ice.
On the ice, there's 5 skaters and 1 goalie.
Sure.
Most teams, like if you look at the NHL or like us in high school, you had 20 total players. Usually be 2 goalies and 18 skaters. But most of our games here in the beer league, we're playing with like 8 or 9 guys. We just don't have enough people, so it's exhausting.
Right, and hockey, it's 4 quarters?
3 periods.
3 periods? Okay. Yeah, because no one's really getting subbed.
Yeah, so, but like in hockey, the shifts are like, you're usually out on the ice for less than 2 minutes. It'd be
At a time?
Yeah, usually.
Like when you have a full team, you're saying?
Even in this too.
Oh, how did they do
Well, in this, I guess some shifts are longer.
Yeah.
But ideally, your shift is going to be anywhere from like 45 seconds to a minute and a half. And then you get off the ice and the new guy subs.
Is that how it is in like NHL, high school? Really?
In NHL, if you watch a game on TV, they'll actually, if a line has been out there for like over 2 minutes, they'll show it on the screen like total ice time this shift. And it'll be in red, like 2 minutes and 18 seconds. And you can see those players are gassed. Like they're barely moving because they're just so tired. Because the hockey, instead of like basketball where there's more like it's slowed down and there's walking and stuff, it's basically sprinting the whole time.
Right, to get to the puck.
To get to the puck. And so like you're out there 45 seconds, you sprint up and down the ice, and then you get off, get someone else on there.
Okay, so with like an 18 team squad aside from the goalies, like everyone's playing?
Yeah, everyone was playing. You would have like 3 or 4 lines of forwards and then like 3 lines of defense. And yeah, they're just like rotating. Basically.
Okay, 'cause I thought in my head it was like 3 sets of 5 and 2 guys or 3 guys aren't really playing.
I mean, there is like your 4th line of forwards doesn't get nearly the same amount of ice time. But yeah, they're certainly getting out there. And what's different is you change on the fly, right? You just, the play doesn't stop.
Right, they just like smooth in or slide.
Yeah, you just skate to the bench and someone gets on the ice while you're getting off.
Yeah, I was watching the U.S.-Canada game like a couple weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
That was a sick game.
So, funny enough, this morning, U.S. was playing Canada in the gold for the Paralympics for hockey. They were up 4-2 earlier.
U.S. was.
U.S. was. So I haven't seen the results, but I'm guessing that they won for a clean sweep of U.S.
Okay, I mean, my question that came to my head is like, how they're not in a wheelchair.
No.
Okay, that's sick.
You want me to explain what it kind of looks like?
Yeah.
Okay, so they're kind of like in this. They're sitting in this sled, kind of like this.
Oh shoot! Okay.
And like they have like basically like, yeah, they're on a sled like this, and they have 2 sticks.
So everyone is on that. Everyone's low to the ground.
Some of them have 2 legs. Some of them don't have any legs, but it's basically the same sled.
No, I didn't even know that existed.
Yeah, and so they have the 2 sticks in both hands, but they're much shorter. Like
for
this.
like hockey sticks or to move?
They're both. They're hockey sticks with the normal like hockey blade that you use to shoot, but on the other end is like more of like a knob, and so they use it like ski poles.
Oh,
yeah, and this is how they get around. And then when they have the puck, then they can stick handle with their blades.
That must be hard to like handle the puck and move forward.
You kind of think, but watching them, like these guys are so good. And what's cool too is like everyone, so they have like basically a blade here in the front and then a blade in the back for their sled.
Yeah.
And there's a gap in the middle, and they would pass to each other underneath their sled.
Oh.
So like to keep it away from me or
Yeah.
from other people, like if you were like attacking me, you would
They go
pass
under
the sled to the other side. It was
Wow.
really neat. And the announcer said that like all sleds are like regulation like the same. They have to actually have that gap. So.
I gotta look that up. I never ever imagined that.
Two, they also like check in it, and they're like rough. They like go into the corners.
I was gonna ask,
hard.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like, what is it made out of? Wood? Plastic?
What, the sled? Yeah. Hard plastic.
It's like
like aluminum.
Kind of like bumper cars, right?
Yeah, kind of. I mean, people are like falling and stuff, and like they're just hopping back.
Are they fighting?
I didn't
Probably
see any
less.
fights. I'm
Yeah.
not sure about that, but
Shoot, and wow.
yeah.
Their arms are probably really, really insanely strong.
I believe that and their core too.
Right.
Like being able to like twist and just move and
Holy
just using their upper body and stuff. Yeah.
Wow.
Pretty intense.
Yeah. What's like something that you want to get into, or you in hockey? Like, what other things do you like that you would get into or want to do that you haven't done?
Yeah. Well, I mean, golf is one. I played golf in high school as well, and so I do that a bit in the summer.
Was your fall season the one you took off? Or was it just like the pre-season for hockey?
Yeah, it was like the season that I didn't play a sport. My freshman year of high school, I played football. Then I quit after that. But
What did you play?
like that's what I'm saying. I didn't play like sport, but it was always like hockey.
No, but like for football, like what did you play?
Oh, I played both, like a little bit of linebacker and D end, and then running back.
Mm.
But I don't know. I played football for like 3 years. It wasn't my favorite sport.
In high school?
Like
Before that?
7th, 8th, and 9th.
Oh
grade.
wow. Sick. So because you did golf in high school?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's something that you would want to do that you haven't done?
I would like to do more like some outdoor activities like mountain climbing, maybe like mountain biking or something like
Mountain jumping?
well,
Cliff jumping too? I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, I guess a little bit of that, but yeah, I would love to do more of that, or like base jumping, or like
What does that
skydiving.
mean? Base jumping? Does that mean like the parachute?
Yeah, base jumping would be basically like a skydive, but you're jumping off of something, jumping off of a cliff.
You would do that?
Yeah, I mean, I would need some certain like training.
Yeah, you've been skydiving.
No, but I want to.
That's step one, probably. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably.
Because then you have to get comfortable just doing it. You're like skydiving by yourself, period.
Yeah, for sure.
Holy cow.
I mean, I've never done any of it, so quite a bit to learn still, but it would certainly be fun, and I think I would enjoy it.
Yeah, I mean, I thought so. I did skydiving once. I thought
Oh,
it'd
you
be
did
like-
go skydiving?
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be like
Okay.
liberating, change my life. Like
Yeah.
this is what I need to get my life together.
Okay.
It was. I thought I was gonna die
Really?
because I was the first person to get off the plane,
Okay.
and they tell you like you gotta like kind of get as close to the guy who's attached to you, kind of like a banana. Like you put your head up, your legs up, so you're as close as possible.
I mean, how much gap can you, like,
Instead of, like-
are you not strapped in right next
You
to
are strapped in, but just to have your head up and your legs up like a banana instead of
Oh, okay.
like down. If that
Okay.
makes sense.
Yeah, while you're falling.
Just in the beginning.
Oh, doesn't mean. Okay.
So then when we got off the plane, did some like twirls. I'm like, okay. And then once we evened out and just looking straight at the ground, it's just like obviously just ground, it's flat. And the wind was coming so fast, I thought, oh shoot, we're moving faster than we should be. Like this is one of those cases where this goes wrong. Like I knew how fast we should have been going.
It was too fast.
It was too fast. So I thought I was gonna die because at some point when you're free falling, they tap you to like let go, to just like Superman it and get the GoPro footage. And he tapped me, but I was just holding on for dear life, thinking I'm making a difference.
Right. How long do you free fall
You free fall for probably 20 seconds,
for?
if, and then he pulls his shoe, which wasn't comfortable,
Oh yeah.
and that's
Like a jerk.
yeah, from like a wedgie,
yeah.
honestly.
Right.
But once the shoe was on, it was like I can breathe, and it was a nice view. That's kind of like 3-5 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Where did you do that?
That was Long Island. I did it for my 22nd birthday.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know you went skydiving.
I wouldn't do it again.
Really?
No, there's no ROI on it.
Are you glad you did it?
Yeah, I'm glad I did it. That's when you said base jumping. I'm like,
The base jumping is different though too, because like the jump is like the treat. Like basically, you'll climb up this mountain or wherever you're going to. Maybe you climb up a bridge or something.
right,
And
a
you-
skyscraper.
Yeah, and you base jump off of that, and that's kind of like
Right.
a
I've
dessert
seen people like do it illegally. too.
Yeah, I think a lot of it is illegal or just not encouraged.
Right, it's not designated.
Yeah,
And I'm sure you've seen the Alex Honnold.
yeah. Is he the free climber?
Yeah.
Yeah,
When he climbed that building in Taipei.
yeah.
That was obviously when someone's really good at something, they make it look easy. And then I tried to like do those rock grip pull-ups at the gym. I'm like, this is insane.
Their grip strength is like insane. Like what they can hold on to with how little
Yeah,
like
like
surface area is wild.
he had like an MRI done or some scan to like measure some part of his brain, and basically the part that gets excited or nervous, it's still there, but it just takes a lot more to get activated.
Yeah, I mean he's seeking these thrills that
Yeah,
would scare any normal human being.
right.
But
And he's like, all his ex-girlfriends thought he was a psychopath.
I mean, you kind of gotta be a psycho to do the stuff he's doing.
Yeah, because you can't. If you freak out, you're dead.
Yeah. Like, there's, I don't remember when or where I saw it, but saw a video or interview with him talking, and they were asking, like, where do you go to the bathroom? He's like, right there.
I didn't even think about that.
He's like, yeah, you're just holding on and just like, just go now. And like, you know, you're using one hand to like kind of clean yourself while you're using your other hand and or legs to like suspend yourself. But like, not only is it hard to do it with all of your limbs, but then if you're going to the bathroom, you're like,
Oh, brother, I was sweating on
oh my
solid ground.
yeah.
I heard when you do Mount Everest, like you just let it go, like off the side, and then it flies like a hawk.
No.
I'm being so serious.
You're like, you hang over the edge instead of just kind of like maybe like,
I'm not sure.
Float off
I
the
just
trail.
remember I heard somewhere maybe if they don't put it in the ground and it just goes off, it flies.
oh.
That's what they call it. It was like a hawk.
Did you know that everyone that's died on Everest is still up there?
I'm sure, yeah. Wow, shoot, man. I think I want to do it.
None of the bodies can decompose. They're just frozen into the.
Yeah.
You like climb around people that are dead.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
like if you die, the group you're with, they can't bring you down because that's gonna risk them down.
Right. I saw a clip. They were walking and the guy just sliding off.
Yeah.
And like you said, they can't run.
No, yeah.
So it's, oh my.
I think I saw that too. He was like taking pictures like off harness or something
I don't know.
and started like sliding off an edge. Yeah.
And the slide is probably the worst 10 seconds of someone's life. For the people and the guy.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. But I say I want to do it, but I have no idea what it goes into actually preparing for it.
Yeah.
It's probably like an ego thing, obviously. It's not gonna help me.
It would be cool to climb Everest, but like I don't think
Hmm.
I think that's too big of what I need to like
Yeah, you're
seek, I guess.
right. You're not in it for the trophy.
Well, some, but maybe smaller trophies.
Okay.
Like
Okay.
I don't know, maybe climb some mountains that I don't need an oxygen tank strapped to my back for.
Would Kilimanjaro be one? That's pretty high level, right?
I believe so.
Okay. What's the one you see on everyone's bumper sticker, Mount Washington?
Yeah, or like
You've done that.
no,
Okay.
but I think like Mount McKinley, I believe, is like,
Where's that?
I think that's Alaska,
Mm.
and I want to say it's the highest peak in the U.S., but I don't know. I could be wrong.
Could be. What's like the biggest hike you've done and the longest?
I mean, geez, I did Mount Rainier in Montana. Like, I don't know, dude. I don't know what one would be the highest. I've done a few big hikes in like Montana, Wyoming area. That would be like an 8-hour endeavor type. But
Yeah.
I don't know which one was the highest, I guess.
But all like one day, right?
Yeah. I
Like,
never like,
down and back is one day. You don't,
Yeah.
Okay. What about, because you like to hike, right? What about it? Because I've seen a lot of people get into that like in the last year, 2 years, and to me, it's obviously people have been doing it for years, but I've never really.
So I went on a 5-mile hike yesterday, and I'll just kind of tell you like what I enjoy is like being out in the woods, kind of disconnected from everything else.
Yeah.
You don't hear anyone, you don't hear any cars, no lights or anything. It's just like you and like endless forest. What you do hear are like real like natural sounds, trees creaking in
Yeah,
the
like
wind,
the
birds,
The natural white noise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I enjoy that, the isolation, but it's also like I guess navigating too. I use like my phone and like the Alt Trails app and
It
everything.
gives you the route.
Yeah.
Okay.
But especially with the one yesterday, like it was really poorly marked. And so it's kind of like I'd be off on my own and I'm like, I don't even know if I'm on the trail, but like I believe I should be heading this direction and
Okay. And you do it during daytime, like you want to make sure you have enough time where you're not out there at night.
yeah, I mean it wasn't like a huge crazy hike. Like
Okay.
it took me a couple hours. It was like ended up being like 4.9 miles or something.
Good view. Like, did you hike up, or was it just
That
hike?
one, it wasn't. I
Okay.
kind of do prefer that. The peak there, like, it wasn't that big, and like, what I was seeing was a lot of like still trees, so it was hard to really see
Right.
like a big valley or anything. This was more just like in the woods, like kind of deep.
Did you have like gear, like a bag and all
I had a
that?
little backpack with some snacks and water and stuff, and a raincoat, but
I could give it a shot. I like the aspect of just you
yeah.
unplugging.
Yeah, we could go on a couple hikes together. I wouldn't go back to that place, but I got a few trails that I really enjoy.
Was it a good view?
Yeah.
That's a cherry on top for me.
Yeah. Would you prefer view like overlooking a huge like area or more like overlooking like a lake? Like water.
I'm not. Beggars can't be choosers.
Sure.
Yeah. Would you do you know how those guys just go out to the woods to survive?
Hmm.
Is that like in your forte or like your cup of tea in the future?
Yeah. For some aspects of it, I like the idea of being able to go out and survive on your own with minimal tools, but
Like the ability to do it?
yeah,
Yeah.
like I can survive. I can make my own shelter. I can find my own food.
What would be like the minimum things you would need to have?
Minimum would be like probably like a tarp.
A
you
tarp.
know.
Okay.
A
knife, machete.
Yeah, you need something. Either when it comes to the wood, you either need a saw or you need an axe to be able to cut firewood. Those are kind of the two. You could go either route. Pros and cons for both. You definitely need a knife to be able to like cut and fillet things to eat. Pot is pretty big. A cooking pot, also to hold water. I mean, that would be nice, but definitely not essential.
Might slow you down.
Might slow you down. Maybe make a mistake or two, but
You
certainly
might get hungry. Don't
like a little bit of that. But would be super nice. Get a little relaxed.
And
look up at the stars.
fire starter.
Some type of that. Now, that's not necessary. So I don't know if you've ever seen the show Alone.
No.
So that's about as real as you can get when it comes to these survival shows. 10 people, all dropped off, isolated. They're like miles apart. they are fully recording everything themselves.
Vlogging.
Vlog,
Outdoor
sure.
vlogging.
There's no people around to help them.
It's not like Bear Grylls. It has a whole.
No, there's no
yeah.
camera crew doing the exact same climb Bear Grylls is
Yeah.
with camera equipment.
Mhm.
No, they're all alone, and they get a backpack of like 10 items, and then their cameras and stuff, GoPros and stuff, and it's who lasts the longest wins. They don't know how many people are left.
Holy cow.
You could be out there for 65 days, and you're like, holy crap, like I could be me versus one other guy, or there might be 6 other people still out here. Like, can I go any longer?
And just the only grasp of knowing you would win is when you're the last guy to.
Yeah, when they come up to do like a medical check on you, because like they do these medical checks to make sure you're still like healthy enough to
Sure.
continue, or else they'll pull you out of the game. They'll come up to you, they'll be like, yeah, we're doing a med check, and then they come and they're like, hey, you won. That's like the only time you know. Otherwise, yeah. I mean, the show is insane.
How often are the med checks?
Well, it's hard to say because I don't see as much. Like they just show some of it, but I would say probably after like the first like 40 days, then they're probably checking them like every 2 weeks, maybe.
That's still a long time. Then what if like they have some accident?
Yeah. So if there's something that happens,
Yeah.
whether an accident or they're like, I'm done.
They have like a life alert.
They have a radio that they can dial in, like I'm officially tapping out, I'm done. Or yeah, I just freaking sawed a chunk into my leg. I need to go to the hospital.
How many days do you think, or what's your ideal terrain?
My ideal terrain would be like I don't know, a boreal forest. I think that's the name. Just like dense forest with like you know your mammals like deer.
Yeah,
squirrels,
like a river.
rabbits.
Probably.
Yeah, a lake. They're going kind of all over the place. They're mostly in Alaska. That's where they do a lot of it.
I'm thinking that, yeah.
But they've done it in like Patagonia,
Mm-hmm.
South America. They've done stuff in like Australia, somewhere in Asia and stuff. So they kind of go all over. But
Would you rather be desert, ocean, or Arctic? Stranded.
desert, ocean, or Arctic.
Yeah. If I said rainforest, that'd probably be your first pick, right?
I think rainforest would be solid just because of the fresh water.
Yeah.
Like ocean, I'm just like
You're on
floating.
like a
Lifeboat.
you're on a lifeboat. There's like a ton of supplies.
I'm thinking like the lifeboat would not be my choice. I think I would go Arctic or desert. I would say probably desert, I guess.
Yeah.
The thing with the Arctic is like it's like cold the whole time. The desert, it's like super hot during the day, and then it gets chillier at night. At night's when you want to do your activity, you know,
Like walking.
walking.
Oh, you're right. Shoot.
Because then in some places, I mean, the desert does get like freezing.
That's so weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But during the day, you certainly don't want to be
Alex.
exposing to the elements. I don't know. I mean, they're all bad choices. I guess desert would be my pick.
Really?
Like, yeah, you could probably make a pretty good argument for any of them.
Yeah, I just forgot about like the cold part of the desert.
I mean, like,
But the cold Arctic is cold all the time.
yeah, you certainly need water in all three cases, or you're dead.
That would be the hard part of the desert. Like, where do you get it
Yes.
from?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because Arctic, you can just boil it, make it igloo. Ideally.
What are you burning for a fire?
Yeah, I'm
I
trying
guess
to.
I where you're at. You go like in the Arctic, there's
Like
still,
plane crash in the mountains, Arctic type of thing.
yeah, there's still trees and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, there, sure, if you have the ability to make fire, you can certainly get a shelter. You can make a snow tunnel. You could do like an igloo.
Mm-hmm.
Then you can boil water, and then I mean, yeah.
How many days do you think in like a alone type of situation in a forest you realistically go?
Like if I was just going out there for recreation, but it was like, how long can I go? I probably wouldn't go longer than like a week ever.
But just like to survive or win.
Survive or win.
Yeah.
A lot of times what you see in that show is people are quitting because of isolation and loneliness more so than like survival. People have like stockpiles of food, they've got a great shelter, like they're like looking like they're gonna win this thing. And they're like, you know what, I'm done. I miss my kids, I miss my wife, my husband, like I'm just like I miss having someone to connect with, so that's it.
Yeah.
And everyone goes on with like this expectation, like I need this money because it's like 500 grand if they win.
Mm.
Like I need this because it's gonna set up my family for the rest of our lives. Like we can do this investment or pay for our house and blah blah blah. And then every single one of them is like, the money's not important.
I'm missing what's actually I'm doing it for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They all kind of realize like, you know, and it's funny they like expose things that they like kind of like bury deep, like this connection with this person. Like it's weird listening to them talk. They'll be like, I'm thinking about this one person who I haven't thought of in like 10 years, but I miss them, and like I feel bad about how we like disconnected, or they're just like unveiling this type of thoughts that are just like deep down that hasn't been exposed.
In that environment, it's like there's no comfortability. It's
Yeah.
just,
They're like, I need to be doing better at telling the people I love that I love them, or like different stuff like that. I should be helping my community more.
It's funny that it takes usually a hard or long or
Right.
traumatic thing for us to wake up.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty like traumatic, like extreme circumstances to like bring out some very real like feelings and emotions.
Is that just because you think, I'm just guessing, like we're too comfortable today? Like we have everything at ease, so it's like we don't have to actually think this is real in terms of at some point it's gonna go away, rather than, oh, I always know this is gonna be here.
Yeah. And so like everyone's like focused on like what they think are like issues and problems, but it's all relative. I mean, like
Yeah.
you could be like, oh my god, I got a flat tire on my way to work. Like this is like terrible. I'm gonna be late. This is the worst thing ever. But like in the grand scheme of things, if you look back in 15 years, is that flat tire really gonna be that?
Right, like you're just like present in the moment, you're just like probably sitting in some chair outside a restaurant waiting for AAA to come.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or yeah, I don't know. It's like I do feel like we've become so comfortable and things have become so easy that like problems that we get are just like we think
Out of
there's-
proportion.
Right.
Right, because flat tires, like, well, you have a car in the first place to get that.
Mm-hmm. So got food on the table, like family and stuff, like
So then I can see how, like, the alone, they strip all that down and they just realize what's left is what matters.
yeah. They stop realizing like they stop caring about the importance or like any material goods and just like really what matters to me. Like,
Do you think, if you know, is that like at a base or seed level why you're attracted to that type of stuff, like the hiking, the mountain?
yeah, I'd say definitely like at a seed level, I like kind of getting away from like the modern stuff and like just being in like nature, you know.
Yeah, because for years, supposedly the historians are just people, groups outside.
Yeah. Yeah, and we certainly like in that time frame when you go back 200,000 years or whatever, like that person that was living there, caveman, if they had a kid and you brought them to today's society, they would grow up just normal. Like there's not any like difference between that species and us.
Oh, right.
And it's a very short window when we went from those cavemen to us living in skyscrapers and apartments and podcasts and stuff. And so like those
I get what you're saying, yeah. It's so easy to forget though.
those like emotions and fears and stress and anxiety, all that stuff that they were exposed to, we're still feeling
And from different things.
from different things. Now you're stressing over like, am I gonna make my plane versus like, am I gonna get eaten by a tiger?
Yeah, is my 1 hour year old kid can survive.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, there's like the Industrial Revolution in history, and or like another type of thing like that, the Renaissance,
Yeah.
and
Eras.
I didn't realize, I didn't really take it that seriously, but in my perspective, this is like the AI era, like it's a legitimate thing. So that's not just like a fly on the wall.
Yeah.
Because in whatever, probably 10, 20 years, just looking back, this was the pivotal moment.
Yeah, we're certainly going through something insane and unpredictable. Not even just like AI, but also like the internet too.
Yeah.
Like just 20 years ago, like, the internet wasn't around.
Right, in the shortest amount of time, we've had the most growth.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So impossible to predict what's coming.
Not even the guys who are CEOs of the AI companies know what's gonna happen.
No, the AI is scary in like the unpredictability and just like how fast it's moving.
Yeah, I was talking to my mom yesterday, and she was saying person she knew was using AI for like a situation they had, like personally, like kind of like a drama, and was asking me for
Advice.
recommendations, and she's like, "What do you think about it?" And I'm like, "I think AI is making us not think," and I fell victim to it. That's why I'm kind of like I do with social media, kind of taking a step back.
Yeah. There has been evidence to show like stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
how little experience we've had it. But like, you use AI for everything. Write my emails, write these letters, like do it.
Make this decision for me.
How do I respond to this person that texted me? Give me a response. We're now becoming reliant on that, and we're not able to come up with our own type of.
Right. It's literally like, you seen Wall-E?
Yeah.
That's what came to my head.
Yeah. So there's been little evidence already that's showing that people can start losing the ability to like do those certain tasks without AI, and it's just the beginning.
Because you can only imagine the kids today, like when they're older, the kids who grew up with AI, they already are living in the AI society. So like that generation of like the rough and tumble, gritty, hardworking,
Yeah.
that last set is gonna be gone.
We're basically the last generation that
Yeah.
experienced the like go play outdoors, go
Right.
roll in the mud.
Technology boom.
Yeah.
We were in a sweet spot.
Yeah.
Oh shoot, man. That scares me.
Yeah. What I predict it will be is like we're gonna get more ingrained with tech rather than just have a cell phone. Like I could see us like expanding the watch to more like maybe a wristband or something. And that's gonna be like you're fully exposed to that. Banking, like everyday tasks are just gonna be right there. Or like the chip.
Yeah.
Brain chip where you're like seeing and like almost like you have your consciousness also tied to maybe another voice in your head. Like, oh, someone asks you a question, you can just like chip it, like Google it,
Right.
type of thing,
And then probably
instantaneously.
that chip is being sold all that data to whoever.
Yeah. That would probably be the
It's like
price.
it's like allow all cookies for your brain.
Yeah. Full brain scans. But
Yeah. because I never thought until literally probably late last year, this year, but movies like I, Robot, Terminator would ever be a close thing. But now it's like, no, there's a shot.
Yeah, like I think what's gonna happen is there's gonna be like people that get ingrained to it, right?
Yeah.
Say I get a chip in my head that is connected to AI. Now I'm like the smartest being ever because I can just AI it, look something up. And now if there's a job opportunity between you and I, they're gonna pick me because I instantaneously know a question or an answer to a question. And now it's going to be split into two groups of people that accept it and ingrain in it versus the biological people that don't. But those people are going to get beaten out for certain things.
In the Bible, in like the end times, there's like the mark of the beast.
Yeah.
That sounds like the mark of the beast. And it's literally saying if you don't have it and you can't operate in the currency, you can't operate in the world.
Yeah.
Which sounds like a very plausible way that would play out.
Yeah.
So
that's kind of frightening.
Because I think I'd be the one to just be in reality, like life. I don't want to. I use everything as a tool.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's my thing. That like my hope. It's like the virtual reality. At the end of the day, it's just like today, it's just the goggles that you get sucked into. But if you just don't plug in, then it doesn't really, to me, affect you that much. Mm-hmm. But in that case, when it's like
it's now attached to you.
This is determining on whether you get this opportunity or not.
Yeah.
Because right now AI is taking people's jobs already.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot, but I was thinking like trades, like barbers. AI can never get that.
Yeah, there's things that very specifically like they can't do. Some type of like I don't know. Like you look at
a trade.
Yeah, HVAC, plumbing, electrical, like that's difficult in that it's like very
laborious,
specific and laborious. Yeah, but maybe things like a haircut. What if it's just like put a dome on someone's head and like the person kind of like maybe envisions what their haircut looks like.
They just choose.
Yeah,
like I want this one.
Sure, and then it just does it. I don't know.
I mean, it's very possible. Yeah, because delivery drivers are soon to be like I think Uber's guy said whatever years we're gonna have like no more drivers.
Yeah,
which is crazy.
Yeah, but looks like the humanoid robots are bigger now too. Like.
Yeah, because now it sounds crazy, like, oh, robots, and it's so far left field, but that definitely was what Steve Jobs was for the computer, saying, I envision every person on the computer, now the time to, like, get out of here.
Yeah, well, now what they're saying is...
It'd be crazy not to have one.
Yeah, in 10 or 15 years, every single household is going to have some type of robot.
Honestly, bro, probably less.
Yeah. I mean, probably.
To the masses?
Yeah, folding laundry, doing dishes.
Oh my gosh.
Like now how everyone has a car, everyone's gonna have a robot.
Do you think you'll live in your lifetime for the end of the world, or that'll be after you?
I don't think it'll be the end of the world. I could see something catastrophic, but I don't believe I would see like the end of the humans.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I never thought before, but as I just sit still sometimes and think of that possibility, it feels a lot more like a reality than I ever thought or hoped it would be.
I could also see like events that we aren't really planning for, predicting, like super volcano or like a meteor impact or something that could just wipe out.
I'd be more happy with that.
It's not our fault.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Instead of us like making an AI species
nuclear, World War III. Like, it's just like a low ceiling that if you stand up too quick, you're just gonna break something.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, thank you, Jackson. Thank you, Waltman, for coming on the show.
Well, I appreciate you having me. This was fun, good conversation, and
Do you want to say anything like, what was like one thing you'd want to say to end
I don't know.
the shares of the world?
We talked about some kind of crazy stuff, but like overall, I'm optimistic about our future. I do believe humans are pretty inventive. That like we'd be able to course correct if
Find a way.
we find a way.
Yeah.
So, we talked about some scary stuff, but overall, I think we're in good hands, and everything's improving for the better. I'd say overall, stuff is going to be more beneficial than not. And yeah, glad I could come on and I enjoyed it.
Yeah. Thanks, brother.
Thank you.